Praise be to Jesus. We give him all the praise and all the glory. We are still unpacking the mercy of God, and we started a series on Mephibosheth, when David administered kindness and mercy. Let's see, there are a lot of quotes we need to pick from the Mephibosheth story, and today I want to look at one of them. So 2 Samuel chapter 9 verse 1 says, "Now David said, is there still anyone who is left of the house of Saul, that I may show him kindness for Jonathan's sake? And there was a servant of the house of Saul, whose name was Ziba. So when they had called him to David, the king said to him, Are you Ziba? He said, At your service." Verse 3, "Then the king said, Is there not still someone of the house of Saul, to whom I may show the kindness of God? And Ziba said to the king, There is still a son of Jonathan, who is lame in his feet." Verse 4, "So the king said to him, Where is he?" Now, this is what I'm coming to. Where is he? Verse 4, "And Ziba said to the king, Indeed, he is in the house of Machir, the son of Amiel, in Lo-debar." So I want to talk to you briefly about the house of Machir. Now, we spoke about Lo-debar, and we said that the Dabar of God is the word of God, the word of God that is working, accomplishing, finishing something in your life. But when you say low, it is negative. That low, no word, no pasture. When you are in such a place, it doesn't matter what you speak, it will be negated. Now, let's look at Machir. We say he's in the house of Machir. Okay, Machir, the house of Machir is a kind of ministry that will nurture you, that will care for you. It could be a pastor, it could be a family, but the house of Machir is still in Lo-debar. Now you are getting it. So you may have somebody taking care. So who was Machir? Machir was a good man. Machir took care of Mephibosheth for years. Machir was there when Absalom rebelled against David and David needed support. Machir was there to support him. When David was a fugitive, Machir supported him. But the man being good does not necessarily make him an accurate person. Because you may be under tutelage, you may be under the covering of somebody, but as long as the house of Machir is in Lo-debar, you are still in an accurate position. That's the point I'm trying to make. So this one will nurture you, will care for you, and he's caring for Mephibosheth, who was still in an inaccurate position. And Mephibosheth needed to migrate from Lo-debar to the king's table in Zion. So it doesn't matter the kind of treatment, the care. Because Machir was a wealthy man, but as long as the house of Machir was in Lo-debar, you have not migrated. You still be eating from Machir's table when you have to eat from the king's table. Glory, glory. So there is the goodness of God, there's the godliness of God, and there is somebody who is good. But God is not looking for goodness, he's looking for the godliness, meaning walking in the accuracy in what he has designed. So you may be operating in what God has left. When you have to move to David's table to enjoy present truth. So Machir was giving him something, but whatever Machir was giving Mephibosheth was not what God designed for him. So there is present truth that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds. God is releasing the proceeding word from David's table. You have to migrate from the house of Machir, even though he's carrying, onto the king's table. So your mindset must migrate, and there's rebellion everywhere, but you must come out of Lo-debar. You must come out of of the house of Machel, even though he is good, I am praying for you that even though God operated powerfully in previous seasons, there is still the present truth of God proceeding that is coming to you. If you are still in the house of Machel, you are still in Lodaba. And I pray that you migrate. This is Pastor Demado. And God bless you.